What's good? I told you I had a couple videos that was going to play off of the final press conference of Adonis Stevenson and Badou Jack going down this Saturday, May 19th from the Air Canada Arena. We back at the Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is. Grinding, boxing, sports, entertainment, whatever it needs to be talked about, we cover it. And shout out to the Wrench Gang. But, you know, I think it's time to start talking about Badou Jack being pound for pound top 10 if he beats Adonis Stevenson. He's fighting his sixth championship world title fight this weekend. You know, 6 in a row. Since being knocked out by Derek Edwards, he's came back strong. He's alluded today that Derek Edwards didn't want the rematch when Adonis Stevenson tried to call him out for it. So, hey, you know, his body of work is overall of recent is stronger than Adonis Stevenson's. Adonis Stevenson had some bad luck. Well, not really bad luck because he ran, the perception is, and I think the reality is as well, he ran from HBO to Showtime for more money to avoid Kovalev. They went back to the negotiation table. Somebody won a purse bid for Adonis Stevenson. Kovalev couldn't leave HBO. The fight was going to go on Showtime, so it didn't happen. And then Andre Ward basically said that he didn't want to fight Adonis Stevenson, wasn't enough money, and he couldn't bully Adonis Stevenson at the negotiation table because he had Al Heyman like he did Kovalev. So that wasn't going to happen. So Adonis Stevenson fought once last year, once the year before, fought twice in 15 with Fanfare and Saki Obika. He really ain't done much, since Tavares Cloud and Chad Dawson and Tavares Cloud. Saki Obika was a straight fight. Fanfare, it was more than we expected, but still hasn't been high-quality names. Thomas Top Dog Williams Jr., guys like that, we're not impressed. Badou Jack, he been doing the damn thing. Lucian Bute, he fought Porky Medina coming off the loss, I think, to Derek Edwards. Lucian Bute, James DeGale, George Groves, Anthony Durrell. I mean, he putting together a nice little resume in boxing, has one of the strongest hard-rolling resumes right now. What I took, if he beat Stevenson, would I take him over Kovalev in the top 10? Absolutely. Would I take him over Mikey Garcia? Absolutely. Would I take him over Gennady Golovkin? I don't care what you guys say. It's close. I believe it is, because beating Adonis Stevenson is a better win than Golovkin ever had. And Jack has been more proactive in his career. Now, you go to Lomachenko, yeah, he ain't really did shit of nature, in my opinion, that really puts him above Badou Jack. Badou Jack is one of the most underrated fighters and underrated resumes. Badou Jack might climb up in my top 5. I don't know. Well, that's a big if. I'm not sure if he beat Adonis Stevenson. Now, how can Adonis Stevenson climb up that high? He beat Badou Jack. He go face Kovalev. He get rid of Bivol. He clean the division out, man. At 40 years old, there's no excuse for that man not to be trying to clean this division out. And already should have had it clean or die trying or get knocked out trying or losing trying. There's no excuse. Jack is doing the damn thing. And people that say, oh, he dug Bivol. No, he didn't. He said part of the agreement of taking a Adonis Stevenson fight, he had to drop that belt. We already alluded to that like last year. So he always can go back and get Bivol and Kovalev. And I believe if Jack wins, the Kovalev fight is going to happen for Jack. If Stevenson wins, the Kovalev fight still ain't happening. He could say it till he blew in his face. He don't want none. But I think it's time if Badou Jack wins Saturday, and that could be a big if. But if he wins Saturday, it's time to be talking about him in top 10 at least. I have my opinion. You have your opinion. But it ain't 10 better fighters with that resume and the accomplishments if he beat Adonis Stevenson come Saturday, in my opinion. Period. I don't care what anybody says. You can say your mama, your grandma, the prophet, Jesus, God, the Holy Spirit, Allah, Buddha, whoever. It's not 10 better fighters that's tested clean like Badou Jack so far, that's beat the competition at his level since he coming off a loss. And people say he lost. A loss ain't shit. It's about how you come back from a loss to show your real character, how you come back from adversity. Badou Jack got better. How many fighters you see in the sport of boxing lose and then they just crumble and they just mentally just go away and flake away? Plenty fighters. When they get the L, they let that aura that the fans put out, or that aura that Floyd Mayweather built, that'll always everything. And it's not. And if you put on one side one-on-one and ask his honest opinion, it's nothing. Like Roy Joe said, they took it from me with Montel Griffin. If you beat me fair and square. I'm just going to come back and still whoop you up. And that's what Badou Jack did. He came back and whooped the competition up, man. He did. He put paws on guys, man. He continued to come back stronger and stronger and stronger. And Lucian Bute had some shit in his ass when he cheated versus Badou Jack. So this dude be on a high level, and I think it's really, really under the radar, man. There's no excuse for that, because if it was anybody else, they'd been talking about it, man. You know, oh, look what this guy done. You know, he done, you know what I'm saying? You know, he been on the level for a minute now, man. And DeGale, you know, most people felt like he beat DeGale. I feel he beat him too. He get the shit in the stick sometimes, but hey, he been fighting top competition, dog. He didn't get knocked out and jump in the kiddie pool, man. He jumped right back in the big boy pool and did what he gotta did. If he had to back swim, doggy pedal, breaststroke, whatever he did, he got back up there with the top dogs and proved to them when they went into a fight like Adonis Stevenson going in a fight thinking they gonna KO him with one punch. He proved to them motherfuckers that was wrong. All them dudes came in there with that same plan. Oh, this dude a pushover. He ain't gonna do shit. And what'd he do? He gave them the time of their life. So it's time to be putting Badou Jack on that pedestal, man. It is, man. He beat Adonis Stevenson. Not saying he will, won't, or whatever happened. But he beat Adonis Stevenson, man. He deep in my top 10. He up there, bro. He up there. He got a lot of more impressive resumes than a lot of them guys they trying to put up there, man. And a lot of guys, they fading out of there, man. He one of the real trill dudes in boxing, man. As far as him trying to fight the best and really take the road of most resistance. You don't hear that a lot from me. He want the smoke. You know, you got to put him in the smoke crew. He might be from Sweden, but you got to put him in the smoke crew. You know, he want all the smoke. You know, he didn't shy away. He went to go get Stevenson, man. Like they said, Stevenson didn't ask for this fight. Stevenson was gonna bum bash again, and now Hammond need to get that shit under control, man. You know, he got to fight in Canada because he don't matter in the United States. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. He don't matter, and they know he don't matter in the United States. He ain't gonna sell out shit here. You know, because he wasn't trying to fight nobody. I thought our hope was going to be eventually Marcus Brown matching up with him. But, you know, I wasn't sure if that kid was ready. He got a lot of skill. He'd improved as well, too. And that's another fight down the line that could be for Badou Jack if he get his domestic violence in order with Marcus Brown. But, like I said, man, you know, it's time to give Badou Jack his respect. And I didn't know he was, you know, Muslim as well. Shout out to Badou Jack. And this Ramadan is kicking in. It's only going to be 2 days into Ramadan. That was brought to my attention. Shout out to the subscriber that brought it to my attention the other day. Appreciate it, brother. But, you know, that may play a factor. Hopefully it doesn't. You know, as a fan, which I don't really share my fan views a lot on here, I'm definitely pulling for Badou Jack. And a lot of people are as well. But don't forget, check the links in the description. We got the Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter page. The Instagram username, you just got to copy and paste that. But the rest of the links in there, if you want to donate and help for the cause, help us, you know, continue to travel, catch this boxing, get the logos and all that stuff going, and take the channel to the next level, get the website popping and all that. Definitely appreciate it. But what's more important than a donation is you sharing the video and getting somebody else and putting somebody else on the page. TBC and more, we gone.